Hey everybody, Marcos Villegas here, and joining us is Oscar De La Hoya, the head of Golden Boy Promotions. And Oscar, you got this big fight, Amir Khan, Canelo Alvarez, coming up on May 7th, a fight that has a lot of contrasting things in it. But you being so close with Canelo and you being his promoter, how are they approaching this fight with a guy that on paper seems to have a better boxing pedigree in terms of his Olympic experience and ring IQ?
Yeah, no, it's the strategy is going to be key. Obviously, they have to not rely on power, which is making Canelo work on his head movement, combinations, cutting off the ring. I mean, these are the types of fights that can only get you better. You know, the experience of facing an Amir Khan who is elusive, who is fast, who has great footwork. You know, it takes your game to another level, and they understand that, and so therefore they have to work on something different than what they're used to. You know, they're used to going out there and knocking you out and throwing power punches. I mean, now they have to work on speed, matching Khan's speed. So he's been working on his footwork, cutting off the ring. You know, I think the fact that we made Amir Khan versus Canelo was for several reasons. Not only is it going to be an entertaining fight, but it's going to elevate both fighters' game to a whole new level that we haven't seen before. Because Khan has to be on his toes every single second and every single minute of every round. If he goes to sleep in there, he might get knocked out. If Canelo goes to sleep up there, guess what? He might lose a decision. So we do have a rematch clause in place for a reason. This fight does make me nervous, obviously, because of styles. But you know, these are the types of fights that you must go through in order to be great.
You know, Canelo showed a lot of growth in that last fight that he had with Miguel Cotto. A lot of people thought that he would just come and press, and he actually stood in there, boxed, and counterpunched. So is it beyond the belief of realm, or a realm of belief, that Canelo is going to go in and try to do that same thing, because now it seems that he's getting a lot better in those two areas? Right.
Yeah, and look, with every fight he's improving. With every fight he's just getting better.
So it wouldn't surprise you at all then if he tried to do that?
It wouldn't surprise me at all. But I have been hearing from Canelo's camp that he wants to go in there and just seek and destroy.
Make a statement.
He has to, and he understands that. But he wants to look great doing it. He wants to prove to everyone that he's evolving, he's getting better, you know, he's getting faster, and he's getting stronger.
Now, last weekend we saw what we think is the retirement of Manny Pacquiao, and I'm bringing Manny up, and you'll know why in a second. But what'd you make of the performance that he had?
He had a tremendous performance. I think that's the Manny Pacquiao that we're used to seeing. He was explosive. You know, a lot of credit to Manny Pacquiao and to his team. You know, they took care of business. He did what he had to do, and you know, we've witnessed for so many years a special fighter in Manny Pacquiao, and you know, now that he's retired, you know, I wish him all the best, and continue on doing, you know, your great work that you do for the people of the Philippines. It's very admirable.
Did he look like a fighter that was going to retire to you in that performance?
No. He has
He has a few fights left.
He has a handful of fights left in him. But look, he has his own agenda. Only he knows what's going on in his head and how he feels. But as a fighter, as a competitor, when you still have it, when you know you have it, when you feel and you perform like you have it, there's no way that you can retire. No way.
Handful of fights. You know where I'm getting at, because after the press conference, Arum, Freddie were like, hey, Canelo, Pacquiao. Pacquiao still looks good. It makes sense. They feel that Pacquiao is a intriguing matchup for Canelo. I spoke to you. You said the train left on that. Yeah. Would you reconsider? Are you reconsidering? Is that something that you would like to maybe put out there in the future for Canelo's next fight?
Well, I mean, look, like I said, I mean, that train has left the station. We have a big fight in May against Amir Khan, but Bob Arum has my number, and he can call me if he likes, and we can discuss it.
So maybe you're open to it.
look, Arum has to call me.
Yeah.
And that's that. Can a fight like that be made? Yeah, I mean, when Pacquiao De La Hoya was made, people thought Pacquiao was crazy, or I was crazy, and we all saw what happened there. So this can be very interesting if Manny can jump up yet another weight class and be the only fighter in the history of this sport to conquer 9 divisions. I mean, it would be incredible. But like I said, Arum has to pick up the phone, give me a call, and then we can talk about it.
All right, Oscar, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Here with the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. This is Marcos Villegas for Fight Up TV.